Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Welcome to 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and I'm back in my bunker again. Reason being, this is where we've got our cooking fire at the moment. Like it or lump it, this is where we're doing our cooking for the moment. So I just thought I'd cook up some water and some corn on the cob here, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Just getting some, because we have silly huge amounts of corn, which is great, but we don't have that much in the way of potatoes at the moment. So, oh, and I've got some iron arrowheads there as well, which currently are going here. So, till we get some more levels on our base, we're going to be spending a bit of our time down here at least. But what we're planning on doing today is, I'm just getting rid of that. There we go. We don't need that. What we're planning on doing today actually is doing a little bit of a trade run. I'm just doing a recce. Now, we know there's a trader here. We know there's one there. I'm also pretty sure there'll be traders all over the place, but I think that's the only one we've actually discovered that we really know about. This is pretty much where we spawned in, started out right up there, isn't it? And I think that's the only one we know about. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to see if we can find any more around. There might be some around and about our other, roads off. There's a cave there. So I don't think we've discovered any other ones, but we're going to start out by going to that one. And there is also, near to that, a town here. So I thought we'd have a recce of that town too. Oh, there she is. It's my morning screamer. I wondered when she'd be along. Okay, so this we're probably going to just leave running to just sort of carry on cooking our stuff there. Let me just turn it off. What have we got there for burn time? 81. Okay, and we only need a couple of minutes. Right, okay, let's be efficient about this then. 41, 21, 11. Yeah. And we may as well just save the fuel, mayn't we, really? There we go. Okay, and let's just pop those in there. How much? I've got quite a bit of wood at the moment, actually, so that's good. I've got some concrete mix because I want to do some repair work. We had quite a bit of damage dealt by the heat map horde that turned up in the last episode. Never mind the one that might turn up now. This is not an ideal place to snipe her from. There's a load of zombies over there anyway, so probably a random horde turning up now. Is she down? Probably not, the witch. No, she's not. Yeah, that's definitely a random horde over there, isn't it? The last thing I need then, at this point. And she's down, but probably not out. The last thing I need at this point is to be dealing with this random horde, because it'll be midnight before we know what's going on. Okay, she's still alive. Just die! Good lord, she's still alive. Just die! My goodness me! Is she still alive? Or have I got her this time? Look at this lot, they don't even know I'm there. I can still hear her. I can still see her. Now, she's got to be down now, right? She's got to be. Okay, now what I might do... Yes, I know you see me. Some of these businessmen might be quite good. If I can hit them, that is. Yes, crosshair on the face. Then we'll hit them. There we go. Some more levels of decapitated would be good. Because they might have some stuff we can sell, might they? Some nice suit jackets would sell very nicely. They're rubbish, aren't they? Yeah, we won't bother with those. Nice, we'll have your cash. Whoa! We'll just take you guys out first, shall we? Huh? Yeah. There we go. So much for you. Okay. Business black suit pads. Yeah, 13. Still not much good, really. Dukes. Oh, glass. Yeah, we'll have the glass. We'll have the arrowheads. Okay, so we've done a little bit of looting there. I need to go and do a bit of repair work over here, I'm sure. We've got quite a few... Oh, yes, look at the state of this. That irradiated cop seriously did some damage, didn't he? So hopefully we've got a full stack of concrete here. We should be fine to finish this off and get this all repaired up. We should probably get a shot of these remains as well, shouldn't we? There we go. Because we cannot repair under them otherwise. Yep, they are definitely my least favourite zombie ever, those irradiated cops. They take about 4 hours to take down because, yeah, they're real pin cushions and bullet sponges. Basically, you can just pump that many rounds of whatever kind of ammo into them. Even if your skill levels are higher. I found in my sort of single player games where I've got really quite high level and really quite handy with a sniper rifle, they're still really, you can never one-shot them. I've never got to the point where I could one-shot them, even with all of the skill points that I could invest. I think that's it. And they do a heck of a lot of damage. No, there's a little bit there, isn't there? Look at this. That is so buggy. But I can still jump off there safely, I think. So that's good enough for me. Okay, I think we're done there. We also have a bug whereby the bike is dropping through there. So on reload, basically the bike is on the floor underneath the garage, which is a bit of an epic fail, really. That is not why I made a raised garage. I made it so we're going to be safe. But between loads, basically, our bikes are always going to default to being on the ground. So that's kind of annoying. And I'm not sure that there's anything really we can do about it other than, you know, I don't know. Yeah, make that solid, which was kind of really not the point at all. Okay, so we're going to drop off all this stuff that's not absolutely necessary. And we're going to go... Oh, I left my hatch open, which was really quite stupid. There we go. Go. Shut. There we go. And I'll deal with that stuff in the drop box later. For now, we are going to go... Let's just see what we got in here. Oh, nice. That's done, actually. Good stuff. Right. We can put this away. And we can go and pick up our bike. So I should have put the concrete back in there, actually. Never mind, though. There we go. Oops. One thing I forgot. We're going to take the trade goods with us. There we go. We've got loads of these. We've got 126. Well, that actually is the... Yeah, this is the stuff we're going to trade. We're going to trade the full stack of cash, because it's no use to us for any other purposes. Right, let's turn around. And off we go. And basically, we are going this way, up here. So basically, we need to go into town and we need to go head northwards. So I'm just going to stick a quick point marker on there so that I can see which direction I'm going. But basically, yeah, north. North out of town. And it's been a long while since we've been this way. So this is going to be not exactly a trip down memory lane. But, oh, no you don't, Edgar. And I've emptied the bike apart from fuel. So we should be alright from that point of view. We've got lots of capacity. Oh! I didn't actually, and wow, that, I just, a little bit of lag, swerved towards him, but didn't actually kill him, I just stopped. Is that a thing now? Can we not kill them, even if we try? Oh, I remember facing a horde in that place. Yes, I remember it well. Okay, that's not the road is here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we can't actually drive over them anymore, or was it just going a little bit buggy there? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, you used to be able to run over zombies, which was quite good fun, actually. Really quite good fun, but maybe we can't do that anymore. Perhaps it was seen as cheesing it. I don't know. Okay, so if we come across any of these, yay, we're gonna now. Yeah, let's just change that over. And we're just going to take these parts as well. There we go. And we can get lots more petrol this way as well. Oh, there's a drop over there, apparently. In the water. Yes, I have a feeling we kind of knew about the drop in the water. Right, we'll put the stuff that can't... No, that can stack. We'll put the petrol in there. And we must have followed this road on our way into the centre, into the hub, but I cannot remember having done it. Now there's obviously a trader over there. There's also a zombie trying to punch me in the back of the head. She can go whistle, quite frankly, but I think that trader is the one we knew about, we're already at, so that's not a problem. As I say, there'll be loads of traders all over the place. My experience is, generally speaking, they're all over the place. It's just a question of finding them. Just got to be careful not to end up in the water here, because if we do that, there's a camp over there. If we do that, we're not getting our bike back anytime soon. So that would be a mild disaster. We basically have to take the whole thing to pieces, and I don't think I've got enough inventory capacity for everything. I'd have to be dropping stuff. So, what are you punching? There's nobody there, dear. Okay, wow, this is a long way. You see, in order to be able to do this, really, we did need to have a mini bike with a purple quality engine, because it's a long old way. But when we find out where other traders are, then we're going to be able to do a bit of a trade run. So we're going to be able to go do a bit of a circuit of traders, maybe in search of electrical components, solar cells, solar arrays, that kind of thing. Especially when we get our secret stash up a little further. Now there's actually quite a lot of cars here. We'll do those on the way back, I think, she says, hoping it's not going to be middle of the night on the way back. But I'm only planning really on this occasion to do this one trader. Otherwise it's likely to be, because there's a horde due on, now is it 63? I lose track a little bit at this point, so we need to get back to base tonight, because I don't want to be messing around with a horde in the middle of nowhere. Now, have I gone past? It's entirely possible that I have gone past. No, I've just taken the wrong fork. Okay, I didn't even see that fork, that's why. Now, I think this fork actually takes us up to the little shack on a grassy knoll that we actually spent a horde night at. And most of the horde didn't even make it up to us because of the grassy hummock that we were on, which was a little bit of a foible of the landscape. So, natural fortress is what that was. Proved to be very effective. Ah, here's a path. Maybe this is the path that's leading up to the trader. Let's just have a look at the map. No, it's not. We need to go a bit further. Good, because that's quite a steep path, actually. We don't really want to be trying to drive the minibike up that if we can help it. But it should be one of the next ones. Oh my, there's a cave here. Look at that. You can see why I didn't see that on the map. Hello. Potassium nitrate. We'll have that, definitely. Oh, nuts. That's so annoying. Lovely. Typical, I've got sidetracked. But it's potassium nitrate. I mean, when you find it... Although, as I say, one of the best sources of potassium nitrate I've found is actually kitchen cupboards in apartment buildings. I have no idea if potassium nitrate would, you know, genuinely be found in such places. I certainly don't have any in my kitchen. But I'm not going to complain. And of course that's going to be a respawning source as well. It's a bit RNG, but it's going to spawn back in. So that is definitely good to know. Okay, so this cave doesn't go ever so far, but we may as well empty out potassium nitrate from it. Any more? Just that little one up there. And I think we've got the lot. Well, that was a nice bonus. Oh, no, there's one here, look. There we go. And there's another drop somewhere around here, apparently. Oh, am I pointing right back? Yeah, actually, it's silly, isn't it? They look like they're right next to you, but actually they're totally miles away. I'm not going to worry about the mushrooms. We have mushrooms. We have mushrooms back at base. And I think, is that the trader station up there? No, it's the next one. Next one. Nearly there. Wow, this is a long old way, actually. I think it might take us more than a day to do a trade run of several different places. And then we've got this little town here as well, which I'd actually quite like to be able to go and visit that town. But now is probably not going to be the ideal time because, yeah, a horde's going to show up. And they'll trash wherever we are. Here we go. Trader. Now, where's the front of this place? I'm guessing it's going to be here. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Now, this is Trader Joel's, just like the one we had. Get on the bike. Get on the bike. Just like the one we have back at home. There we go. Alright, let's not threaten the guy. What's this? This is... Ah, it's a usable one. It's a bit far off, though. So, let's just mark this on our map as a trader. Trader. There we go. And let's see if the guy has got anything for us. Now, I don't think we've got anything in the bike that... No, I didn't mean that. I don't think we've got anything in the bike that... let's just refuel this. There we go. That we can sell. No, we haven't. Okay. Could search this place as well, I suppose.
Hey, asshole.
Jimmy.
You better not bring any diseases into my store.
Charming as ever, Jimmy. Okay, it's 223. Thank you very much. That's very nice. 221. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 229. Go. All 6 of these. 698. Good stuff. And a full stack of those. 1651. Lovely. That is fantastic. That's some good money right there. But we're going to need it. We are going to need it. Okay, now, let's see what he's got in his secret stash. Painting, masonry, electric fence post, fluorescent light, 3. Well, we do need some of those, but I can make them, and I'd rather get the experience from making them. Vending machine, shotgun shell, iron boot schematic. Well, we know those, actually. We haven't made them yet, which is a bit silly. Sawed-off shotgun, iron boots, tasting and brewing. Okay, tasting and brewing. Yeah, it'd be quite useful to be able to brew our own beer, I suppose. Compound bow parts. Gosh, they're so difficult to find those. Let's see. How much are they? Yeah, pretty expensive, actually. So, I'm not sure about that. There's nothing really speaking to me here. Let's just see what else he's got. Okay, so the only thing really that I'm interested in is the tasting and brewing book, which you can only ever buy from
All that damn gawking at goods, and that's all you buy?
I don't think he'd ever be satisfied, would he? There we go. So that's nice. We've learned that now. But that's all you've got that I want, Jimmy. Sorry, pal, but there you go. That's all you've got that I'm interested in. This one's untouched, but Anne doesn't have anything in it. We may as well search the joint. I can hear a bunch of Zeds out there, possibly a random horde. But let's have a look in this building here. Oh, come on. It'd be a delicious irony if we managed to find something. Oh, look at that. Something that we could sell in the place where, let's see, what, that's 19. That's 78, actually. We may as well sell him those. But yeah, if we can sell stuff to him. Now, we can't loot any of that, obviously, and I'm not sure if there's anything else lootable around here. It's quite tall, isn't it? Let's see. There we go. It looks like a helipad, doesn't it? We could go around the walls, but I'm not sure there's much point unless we want to snipe at some Zeds, but I think they've gone past. And now we're cold. Of course we are. There we go. Okay, right, so we need to get down from here now, probably. Get back on our bike and head... Can I jump onto the top of that van? It's tempting. Oh, there we go. Steps down. There we are. Okay. And never discount the possibility you'll find something decent in the rubbish. Because you can sometimes. Okay, and there's more rubbish in this compound here, but I can't actually get into it. Oh, I have to get the steps out the back. Okay, so we're going to sell these nerdy glasses to Jimmy. Because
time is money, and I'll wager you don't have any.
Bye. Time? I'm always shorter of time than money, Jimmy. Alright. Let's risk opening this. and just back out. Shut that quickly, and then we've got to head on out of here. So, back down the path we came in on, and yes, no, that's not the path we came in on. Oh, nuts. Right, okay. Yeah, that will sit there and wobble. Yeah, we're going the wrong way now. We actually need to go back towards here, don't we? Silly me. Let's just do that. But as I say, I would love to explore this town over here, but we really need, in order to do that, let's just see how we fare cross-country. This is probably a bit of a nutty thing to do, really, isn't it? Because we'll just get stuck on every bush, tree, etc. on the way. But let's give it a go, just for fun. But yeah, it would be good to explore this town. But now, when day 63 is a horde night, possibly not ideal. I will record the odd horde, but frankly, we've kind of been there and done that by now. So until I've got to the point where we're ready to start testing some traps and such, come on. We're going to, yeah, we're not going to worry too much about that. It's all about the looting, the exploring, the base completion, trying out new techs, leveling up, learning new recipes, all that good stuff is what we're really interested in at this point. Is this a road? No. Is it? Heck, I have no idea where I'm going at this point. Into a lake, judging by the fact that we're heading straight towards... Oh, there's the road. Lovely. Excellent. Yes, want to be careful of that lake. Oh my goodness me, a little bit of micro lag just keeps getting me. While the world is generating in. This is the first of the alphas that's ever caused me any problems in that regard at all. They've always worked really, really well and smoothly, and this one is a little bit on the laggy side, so we need to go to our right here, don't we? There we go, and it is 7:30, so probably we're not going to get back before dark. But on the upside, we do, in point of fact, have... Oh, tempting to take that deer as well, isn't it, actually? But this is not the time. We do, in point of fact, have, yeah, our safe entry now. It might bug out when I log out, but while we're logged in, we are able to access our base quite safely. But yes, I think I could do with a hay bale drop zone. Oh, lovely. A hay bale drop zone underneath the garage, so that when that happens, I can just drop straight down and put the bike back in the garage again. We'll do this to see if we can get any engines, because we still need more engines for our... we always need more petrol, but we need more engines for our generator, our new generator that we just put in place. Oh, lovely. Yes, we'll have that too. We're not going to get any engines out of that one there because it doesn't have any bodywork left on it at all, so we won't bother about that one, but we will take this one out of the way. I like to clear things out the road anyway, just less for me to get stuck on. And then I think we'll have the light on. There we go. I've no idea if we just got an engine. I wasn't about to start checking. There's a ball there as well. Hunting. Hunting is something that needs to be done off camera. Really. Now, that is that where I need to be? Up there? No, thankfully it's not. I've never been up there. Oddly enough, because how could I, frankly? Completely ridiculous cliff edge. There's obviously been a bit of, ground slippage there or something. Hello, boar. Probably can't run over those either, but I don't really want to trash the bike in any case. So, at this point, we're just going to keep going. Now, is this... the same one as we saw last time that's in the water? Yes, it is. It's the same drop I've been seeing all day, and it's going to keep driving me nuts because I can't actually get to it because it's in the middle of the lake. We've been there before and seen it. Gave up on the idea. Unless the devs introduce an aqualung, I think all those drops that land in the middle of lakes, they're always going to be a bit out of our way. Bit risky to get. I remember that site when we first found our way to this place, and I knew I was coming home at last. Yes, that brings back memories, the sight of this place, but it wasn't all smooth sailing, of course, and it still isn't. But there you go. Life is sweeter now, I guess. Okay, so home sweet home, sort of. We just need to make our way back to base with all these zombies standing up in front of us. We'll be back almost in time. Almost, but not quite. Certainly hope so. I might have to move that boulder as well. I might have to take that boulder out of the way. There we go. Strange little spurt of speed the bike puts on just at the very last there. Right, so we'll do that. And then, while I'm at it, we will just fuel up there. Oh, look at that! That's a really nice engine, actually. That's really good. I'm liking that a lot. Oh, now, let's just put that off, shall we? There we go. Do we have any other parts that need to go in here? I'm not sure that we do. We've got a battery, actually. A really quite nice quality battery, so we'll put that in there. There we go. I wanted, actually, to put those... I wanted to put those through here with that, so let's just do that. I'm not sure that made too much odds, to be honest. There we go. Let's put the bike back together again. Okay, and then I think all the other stuff needs to go back in the base, so that's what we'll do. I was going to say, they're not on, are they? They just look like they were. Okay, here we go. Up we go. And building, no, what we want really, which is the one with the metal, it's this end one here. What we really want to do here is put our brass through that, and forging materials, fuel, okay, miscellaneous materials is what I want, because that's where all this stuff belongs. Leather, cloth, spring, mechanical parts, electrical parts, headlights. Nitrate powder belongs elsewhere, of course, and oil. There we go. And then once that's gone through there, I've got some more bits of brass to put through as well. Lead needs to go in forging materials, really. There we go. So thank you to the whoever it was who said that it was a really good idea to not scrap your brass. I mean, it does take up... No, that isn't what I meant, is it? That is what I meant. It does take up more space, definitely, but in your inventory, but it's worthwhile doing because it does... It's not quite a factor of 2, but it certainly makes quite a bit of difference. So that's great. Okay, so we've got another engine we can put in our generator now. So let's go and do that. And it's the top one here. Now, I have to turn that off for the minute. There we go. And then turn it back on. Okay. That still doesn't give us ever so much power, but we don't need ever so much power with all of this. So we need to get some more fuel to put in there, but that's the kind of thing that I can do by visiting the passing gas off camera. Easy peasy. And then we've got some potassium nitrate, which belongs down here. But at the same time, I've got a load of stuff in my drop box that needs to come back too. And I need to eat something, and currently that is down here. So let's take all of that, and some of it belongs down here, and some of it belongs topside. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to move most of our stuff up above. But for the moment, let's just eat some corn on the cob. I'm not sure what that does for my fullness. Oh, it's rubbish, isn't it? That is really quite pants. That hardly fills me up at all. But it's probably got a bit of wellness to it, hasn't it? Wellness, not very good. 1.35. This one, wellness plus 6, which is really good. 1.35. Right, so the meat stew is really good, actually. So what I should probably do is just wait until... I'm virtually empty, and then stock up with that. That's probably the good thing to do. Right, and all this lot belongs in here. There we go. Animal fat. Yeah, animal fat should go there, actually, shouldn't it? So I should probably take that back upstairs with me. There we go. We should probably bring down the animal fat we've got in the base upstairs, because animal fat can be turned into tallow in here. Are there other recipes that contain animal fat? I can't remember. Quite possibly. I don't recall if there is, actually. I might be making that up. Okay, maybe my animal fat does belong upstairs after all. There we go. And we've got some glass panes there as well. We're going to need those glass panes for when we're crafting windows for our living quarters. It seems a little way off yet, but that is what we are going to be doing. So there we go. All right, let's just do that. Now this concrete wants to go back in here. There we go. Glass panes and arrowheads. Well, the arrowheads actually want to be down there, annoyingly, but there you go. So, in the next episode, we'll probably be focusing more on, there we go, forging materials. Well, hey, in the next episode, we'll probably be focusing more on crafting the base and doing the next layer of the base because I just want to get the thing sorted out now. Once we've got the two crafting levels sorted out, so we've got another one of them like this, then we're going to be able to, we're going to have a fully functional base then, basically. The rest is just going to be bling, and that just shows that we're really at ease in the apocalypse then. But once we've got the first 2 floors, then we're going to have everything that we really, realistically need. So that's going to... They're not quite through yet. I'll keep feeding that. Okay, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll join me for the next one when, as I say, we'll be working on our second crafting room, which is where our chemistry bench is going to be. We're also going to have another workbench in there, and we're going to have all our armour and weapons stuff in there. And we'll also have some chests, which will have our food and what have you in. I will mostly keep food, I think, in the house part of it when we finally get round to it, but I am going to move everything up here, so I'm going to have my bedroll up on the second story as well for the time being, and cooking for, just so that we can do everything in the upper part of the base and don't need to go below at all unless we need to use the entrance tunnel, which if we use it to bike we don't even need to use that. So it's all good. Okay, guys, so as ever, if you like this episode, hit that like button and let me know in the comments what you think as well. So give me your hints, tips, comments, suggestions, share your gameplay experiences as well, and I hope you will join me next time we play 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. Till then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.